What's going on, boxing fans all over the world? It's Pool Kind of Boxing, and we got the fight coming up between Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo Alvarez. Yes, sir, that's going to be the fight. And it's looking like everybody's thinking that Canelo is going to take care of business over Saunders. But there is a side that's saying that Billy Joe Saunders can pull it off. They saying that he have a chance of pulling it off, and um, Billy Joe Saunders has the style. He has the style to beat Canelo, but does he have the talent, the intangibles to beat a fighter like Canelo? Because Canelo, he has the discipline and he has the experience from looking at different fighting different styles. Coming up, he fought Lara, he fought Austin Trout, and he fought Cotto. He fought some good names. He's got a peak at different styles. He fought um, Floyd, which was really a great opportunity for him to learn, how to, gauge distance and slip and how to think his way through different situations in the ring. So he has more experience than Billy Joe Saunders. I think that that's going to play a big part in how this fight is going to play out. I think that Billy Joe Saunders, he's been holding on to the belt by the hair of his chinny chin chin. He ducked Demetrius Andrade and went on up to 168 to grab the WBO belt and from an easy pick. And it's not, you know, the thing is when you avoid top competition, it doesn't make you better. It doesn't make you better. You got to fight, you know, the la creme to keep you sharp. And if you're not, now you can fight opposition like Jared Hurd did to work on things, when, you're trying to fix your flaws, but when you fight top competition, that's going to come out. It's going to show, because you're not trying it. You're not trying whatever you learned or whatever you worked on. You're working on it against lower opposition on the higher side. They can make the adjustments. And that's what I'm saying. Canelo can make the adjustments because he's seen so many different styles that, he had to answer certain questions. 'Cause when two fighters fight, you know, and you engage, it's almost like, you're both are trying to solve each other, right? So if you have the experience, you can solve things a little bit faster than somebody who don't have experience with like cutting off the ring or movement. And this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. Saunders, he's got one way, and that's the box. And he's not really, the type of guy that's gonna come in and knock you out. He's an accumulation puncher. He's a boxer, a pure boxer. In this fight, Billy Joe Saunders is going to have to fight some. He's going to have to fight Canelo. You can't just box around the ring for 12 rounds against Canelo because he's been in there against Lara. He's been in there against Austin Trout. He's been in there against Cotto. He's been in there. He's got the experience basically to know how to cut that ring off and put the pressure on you. He's been in there against Floyd Mayweather. So with that said, he's going to understand how to cut off the ring. So I don't know. Billy Joel, he's going to have a plan B. And his plan B is going to have to be some clinching. He's going to have to clinch Canelo, and he's going to have to fight Canelo some. So he's going to have to mix it up. That's really what's going to have to happen. He's going to have to mix it up. And if he don't mix it up, he's going to lose on points. He's going to lose, because the judges, and that's the thing when it comes down to Canelo and his fights. He seems to get the decision. And if you know this, then that means you know what you got to do. You got to go in there and you can't leave it in the hands of the judges, or you got to make it so lopsided that you got to make it so lopsided that, the judges just can't give it to Canelo. And I don't see too many fighters of a Mayweather caliber or somebody who has that kind of experience to beat Canelo like that. So, you know, Billy Joe Saunders better have a plan B. It just better not be hoping for a large ring to run around in. He's going to have to step it up, and he's going to have to confront Canelo some and then box, you know. But with his stamina issues, I don't think that's going to happen. That's just something that, I don't know. We're going to have to see. He's been out the ring for 14 months, and that's going to affect him in this fight. When you've been out the ring for 14 months, you just don't come in as sharp as, only person I ever seen that been out the ring for 2 years, then come back like they never left, and that was, dare I say it, that was Floyd Mayweather. When he fought Juan Marquez, remember that fight? When he fought Juan Marquez, man, that he came in, he looked like he never lost it. But of course, we know that Floyd is a gym rat. He owns a gym, so it's basically living the motherfucker. So if you look at Billy Joe Saunders, he don't strike me as that kind of guy. He don't strike me as the kind of guy that just stays in the gym. He look like he kind of enjoys life. He looked like I heard he drunk a Bud Light the other day. And you know what would be funny? It would be so funny, if he goes in there and he beats Canelo. That would be, oh my goodness. You already know that if Billy Joe Saunders goes in there tomorrow and beat Canelo, he would shock the world. I'm telling you. Like when Ali beat Sonny Liston, that would be this type of moment. That would be so shocking to everyone in boxing. So he's going to have to shock the world, tell you the truth. That is what he's going to have to, pull out a rabbit out of the hat. He's going to have to, work some magic. And that's what it is, because Canelo's coming, and I'm pretty sure he's been working on his craft. He's one of those guys that work hard, and I'm pretty sure when you've been working in the gym for months on different things and you feel like nobody can beat you, you want to go out there and you want to do a dominance performance. You want to show the world. You want to show the world, the new wrinkles that you've added to your game. And I think that, Canelo is at that point in his career where he's worked on his skill set, and he wants to show the world, that he's the man. He want to show that he's that dude that's in control. So he want to show the head movement. He want to show that he's elusive. He want to show that he's got power. He want to show that he's in control of all aspects of the fight. And Billy Joe Saunders, I think he just want to upset the apple cart. He just want to shake up the world because he knows that everybody's everybody is rooting for Canelo Alvarez in a sense. You know, he has a whole entire country behind him, and Billy Joe. You know, the Brits are behind him too. You know, but I'm pretty sure in their mind they don't think he stand a chance. You know, I mean, they're not gonna just well, some might, but they're not gonna just come out and say, you know, the man should just roll over and give up because Billy Joe Saunders don't stand a chance. That's not how you do it. You know, it wouldn't be a fight. But I do believe that he's gonna come out. He's gonna come out with the guns a blazing. It's probably gonna be a fast paced fight, and somebody's gonna run out of gas. And when somebody run out of gas, that's gonna be their heirs. I don't know because Canelo, he runs out of gas too. You know, they both have stamina issues. That's the crazy. That's the crazy part about it all. That they both are accused of running out of gas in the fights. You know, Canelo. I remember early in his career. You know, it's like man, he come around to the sixth round, boy, he be huffing and puffing, and Billy Joe, you know, he just fades and he gets sloppy in the second half. And you can see he just kind of done. He just kind of started using his legs all over the place, like in his last fight. You know, he's just staying away from the guy, hitting him with just pot shotting him with combinations and stuff like that. So, but we'll have to see. We'll see. You know, to tomorrow night, I'm pretty sure. You know, it's gonna, you know, all unfold right before our eyes, and see who's gonna be the victor. But you know, Billy Joe Saunders did not look shook at all. You know, at the weigh in, you know, he looked like he was ready, and yeah, he looked like he was ready. You know, it looked like the moment wasn't too big for him, and looked like he was ready. They both looked great. You know, I tell you, Canelo, he was, you know, he was cut and ripped, and Billy Joe Saunders, he was cut and ripped. So I think, I think they both ready. You know, they've been training. I saw the videos of Billy Joe Saunders training hard. I saw the videos of Canelo training hard. But you know, that experience that Canelo has is going to play a big part in this fight. You know, it's just it's just something that you got on a big fight night. You know, two fighters can come in and have the same conditioning, but the fighter who has the better game plan, who the fighter who's maybe they both have good game plans or equal game plans, but the fighter who has that little bit experience in the end, got that escape hatch. He got that thing he can rely on. To maybe it's a trick he learned in a fight. You know, that he experienced. You can always fall back on certain things in your experience to pull out the victory and things like that. So, and plus, the judges and stuff like that. So, Billy Joe, he's already been kind of poisoning the well when it comes to that. So, but tomorrow night, at Pool Counter Boxing, we're gonna do a post-fight, um, analysis of the fight, and I want to see you guys there. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you guys in my chat and check out. We're gonna talk some boxing. We're gonna talk about the fight, how it went, And remember, y'all, law don't go around here, law dog. Law don't go around here, law dog. You're savage. All right. If I don't see you, I but that goddamn window. I but that goddamn window. I'm out.